trying to get away. Life around leaves us breathless, getting wrapped in the scenery. Just a temporary departure, only needed to take a break. No true destination, watching the sun get tucked away. I drove all night. I drove all night. I drove all night. I drove all pressing forward on the vast road, only stopping for supplies. Sleep by day, my nature, writing letters to pass the time. Just a temporary departure, only needed an escape. No true destination, watching the sun rise up again. Drove all night. I drove all night. I drove all night. I drove all night. All this time I've just been trying to get away. Feels like I'm driving in circles. All this time just
Yo, we back in the building, y'all. How we doing? How we doing? How we doing, everybody? Hope your Taco Tuesday is going good. Hope wherever you're at, you're getting some tacos today. That's the rules. Them's the rules. I didn't make it. I didn't make those rules. Whoever created Taco Tuesday dictated that today is the day we get tacos. And to be fair, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all. I'm with it. So today we will be making some tacos today, though. We will be making some tacos. We bought some tacos over the weekend. Went to this new spot around the corner, and they turned out to be really good. So we were really happy. But tonight we're going to make our own homemade tacos. Nothing crazy, but you know, save some money. Just tuning up right quick, don't mind me. But you know me, usually on Tuesdays it's going to be asada tacos and some al pastor. Though we found these two new trucks recently, and both of them make some really good chicken tacos, which I really loved. Okay. What's not turned on here? Okay, let's try this again. Let's see. Oops, let me unmute. There we go. All right, guitar is sounding nice. This past weekend, I didn't use this guitar for practice, so I left her behind. And I was playing with my other guitar, the Fender Strat, which is the main guitar that I used to use on stream. But now I realize why I kind of stopped using it, and it's because she is extremely noisy. So while you get some really good tones and stuff out of it, it just makes too much noise. From having like a hum kind of thing going on to whenever you activate like distortion, it just feedbacks like crazy and just makes so much noise. Didn't enjoy it. So it seems to be like this guitar here is gonna be my main one. You know, it's gonna have to be C3PO for a little while. It's gonna be my main one. She doesn't make as much noise, and she still freaking rips. So as much as I like the other guitar, I have to kind of like wait until I do some custom work on her. So hopefully I'll be doing that soon. Gonna replace her pickups because that's what's making her noisy. She has cheap pickups. So we gonna work on that. But today, we're going to practice. I'm gonna mute this music here. I have to practice. I got a show coming up in about 10 days. So if those of you are watching, if any of you aren't in Los Angeles area, you have a chance to come rock out with us. Oops. Oops. There we go. Try to give you a little bit of body, you know what I'm saying? She's a pretty girl. I like to show her off. Citizen Noob, how you doing? I know that guy. It's a me, a Mario. You know? It's a me, a Tony. I had to say the Mario thing so people don't think I'm being cultural appropriating. How you doing, my friend? Right? Do look more like a Juan than a Mario. Yeah, that's why I have to go back. It's a me, a Tony, you know. But even then. Alright, today is a practice day. Today I'm just chilling. I'm just gonna be playing. I've been pretty good. Been busy getting some stuff set up for the wedding and all that stuff, and for my wedding, and just doing other things too, and just trying to take it easy. This past weekend was just kind of like a take it easy kind of weekend, so I've been doing pretty good. Today I met up with my buddy Maleka Music, and we were just talking about the wedding and kind of like plotting what we're gonna do. Yeah, my dress is ready, and I'm gonna look fabulous. I gotta pick up my suit when I get over there. But yeah, we're pretty excited. So yeah, I was just talking with my friend Malika and just kind of plotting out things to talk about, for the wedding and things that we need to make sure she knows. So it was pretty good. It was a cool meeting. I thought about buying a new suit, but because I always like to have that swag. But I have the same problem, Noob. My weight goes up and down. So it's like I bought a suit one point and it was good and it was a good price. I got a good deal from the person and everything, and it's great. But then my weight just fluctuates, and then it's like it became like too little for me or whatever. Like it's tight in some places, But I think that's the only good thing about the thing, I guess, maybe, is that I guess if I am bigger, the day when I go to pick it up, I guess they'll check me out. They'll make me try it out, and then if I'm like too big, maybe they'll give me a bigger size because it's the men's warehouse. So I assume it's a warehouse. They have millions of suits ready to go. But yep. Hey, the lady like it like that. It's true. It's true. They love me all the same. They love you all the same. That's all that matters, We treat them right. But yeah, big guy problems. And then the funny part is, too, I am like trying to exercise so that I can lose just like a little bit more before the day of, just so that I can look nice in the pictures. You feel me? So I might even slim up in comparison. So we'll see what happens the day of. We will figure it out. Hey, we don't question it. What I learned is my woman's usually almost always right. So she can't be wrong that she chose me. So I'm just gonna go with that. What the hell? My phone just started playing music on its own. That's creepy. That was creepy. I'm French, dude. I'm the king of the kitchen. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. You got to be. You can't get a better deal. Hey, that's what I'm saying. Like they realize it's like we bring a lot to the table. You know, it's like yeah, they can probably do better, but will a guy treat them as good as we do and cook for them as good as we do? The odds of that start getting lower and lower. And like we treat our women like queens. You ain't going nowhere after you deal with me. And you have long curly hair and a beard. Yeah, dude, we're a problem. We're a problem. Look at this. Oh. I should make a close up. I used to have a close up, but I got rid of it. I should add that back in. And you play guitar? Yeah, that's it. That's it. It's game over. It's game over. That makes me happy for you. You know what I mean? I try to tell people, man, like there's some people there's this guy that, mind you, he was way better looking than me. And he's just like, oh, I'm never going to find anybody, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, dude, I'm a chubby dude. I have man boobs. But I still found someone who wanted me. If I have a chance, you definitely have a chance. Be happy, spread love. That's dope that your hair is that long. Personality's key. It's about how you make her feel. That's what I try to tell them. I try to make them feel good. My hair, like when I straighten it out, I know it goes down. I think right now it's like to the middle of my back right now. But because it's curly, it just curls up. So I don't. It's like maybe one day it'll start reaching where it looks like it's actually down my back. I don't know if I'll let it get that long, but we'll see. This is already a lot to manage. Just be true to yourself. Yeah, that's what I was telling. That's what I was telling Malika. She's like, how did you know that she was the one you wanted to be with? And I was like, it was like when I realized that I could be my true self and not have to worry about like embarrassing myself or being so like feel like I'm putting on a performance to impress her. I was like, when I can be myself and not have to worry about any of that, that's where it's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? You straight? Oh, okay, yeah, exactly. Okay, yeah, we're about the same. Yours is probably like a little bit longer than mine. Mine is a pandemic hair grow. I used to have it long, and then I cut it, and then the pandemic happened, and then I stopped getting haircuts, and then I fell back in love with the long hair again, and then like when things became okay to get haircuts again, I just never did. She was nothing I like. Hey. Hey. The way I see it, you're an equal opportunity lover, right? Just like, yeah, we have preferences of things that attract us, right? But if a beautiful woman of any type comes up to us and they have good personality and all that good stuff, if everything else matters, everything else that matters is there, it's like, who cares, right? I'm all in. That's how I looked at it. It's like, yeah, it has preferences of some attractions, but I'm attracted to everybody. Y'all all look beautiful. I just need someone who thinks that I look beautiful and wants to treat me right so that I can treat them like a queen too. That's all I was looking for. Thankfully I found that. For now. And I hope I can hang on to it for as long as I can. We are very tolerant. We hate everybody the same way. Exactly. I'm like, I don't discriminate. I hate you all the same. It's beautiful. That's so beautiful. All right. I'm gonna start practicing some songs. I got a gig coming up, so I'm just gonna be practicing. We'll still be chatting, but I'll be practicing. I'm not singing too much today. I'm just gonna be playing along. I deserve more. Hey, right now I'm happy that I even have you. To be honest, I'm just thankful I have you here, hanging out, and if the Twitch gods determine that I can get more people to come through, that'd be beautiful, and I'll be happy for it. But I'm just grateful that even you're here. But yeah, today I'm just practicing. I'm not singing, so I'll still be able to chat and all that stuff. And I'll be chatting in between songs. So we're just gonna do the first song here and fuck around. Hopefully it's loud enough. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit because I know I turned it down for Fortnite. But you're not a disturbance ever, citizen. Never. Never that, my friend.
When we fly away, I need you around. I'm hoping and I'm wishing for a brighter day. Not just that side. I'm praying and I'm wishing for you right away. I need you around. I just need you around. I need you around. I think about you half the day. Can't wait till we fly away. Yeah, I know. I'll show you you can swim in a Can we smile? Baby, can we smile? When we fly away, I need you around. I'm hoping and I'm wishing for a brighter day. Not just that time. I'm praying and I'm wishing for you right away. I need you around. I just need you around. I've been praying that this ain't for nothing, and hoping we could find a way just to get lost. So if there's ever days you need some loving, or maybe it's just best we do not get involved. Can we smile? Baby, can we smile before we rise into the sun?
Yeah. That one was Fly Away. Love that song. Good stuff. I recently started adding those those harmonies while he's singing. I did it one practice, and everybody's face. I looked around, and all the bandmates were like making that that scrunch face when you're doing something good. They did that, and I loved it. Seems like for those that don't have a subscription, ad break's about to start in a minute, so I'll wait until the ad break is over to start the next song. But we'll just be here chatting, relaxing, maxing, doing all that cool stuff. But yeah, I really enjoy that one because I really love the space that they created with that song. And then like I think that was the tricky part about learning how to play someone else's guitar playing. This guy added those cool pick noises in the background while he was playing, and like timing that and getting it to sound cool is hard. I can't recreate it the way he does, but I do my best just so I can create, try to imitate what he did to the best of my ability. That was always a mission, trying to get the right tone for the look and like placing it in the right place to create the sound as good as possible. Some days it comes out better than others, but at least I try. I think the next song is going to be Animales, which is cool. It's one of those funk songs. Funny enough, this one's going to be coming out very soon. Right now, we got a single coming out on the 18th, so in about 10 days, we're releasing a song called Drugs, which we'll be playing in a few minutes. And then a few months after that, we're going to be releasing Animales on Animales. So I'm really excited for that one as well. It's really funky. It's a lot of fun. We have some really cool video ideas, so I'm really excited. I think hopefully soon, once we get the music videos and shit done, I'll probably add them to like my starting screen, and I'll change my starting screen up to include like our music videos and other things. Yo, my phone is going crazy. You see that shit? It's playing music on its own. I haven't touched my phone. It keeps doing that. This is the second time it does that. The hell? That is so freaking weird. Like, chill out. I don't even have it pulled up on my watch either. That's the crazy part. But every time it starts playing, it pops up on the watch as well. And I'm like, I'm not even touching the watch to anything. The watch is like floating here and not bumping into anything. It's freaking weird. Yeah, I swear, if this phone does that one more time, we're turning it off. I don't need that ghost shit messing with me. We ain't got time for that today. Yo, that is wild. I'm like closing the program too. I'm trying to like make sure like you don't do that again. It's all turned off. Okay. Chat. Pray for me, y'all. I'm in danger.
Son animales, son animales, son animales, son animales. They gonna walk on all fours,
Walk on all fours,
through your door.
creeping, creeping,
They
creeping.
always beg for more,
Always beg for more.
extra chores. They wanna sleep when you sleep, they wanna eat what you eat, they wanna see what you see. Son animales, son animales, son animales. They gonna walk on all fours,
Walk on all fours,
creeping through your door.
creeping, creeping,
They
creeping.
always beg for more,
Always beg for
and they
more.
gon' give you extra chores.
Extra
They
chores.
want everything you have,
And you
they
have
gon' always snatching grass.
snatching
And
bird.
they always make you laugh.
Always make you
They
laugh.
always make you laugh.
Drop. Son animales. Son animales. They wanna. They wanna what you see. They wanna do what you sleep where you sleep, they wanna eat where you eat, they wanna be what you be, they wanna say what you say, they wanna sleep where you sleep, they wanna be what you eat, they wanna be what you be, they wanna say what you say, that song's a good one. I'm excited for that one. We have a really cool idea for the video, and I can't wait to try to get that created and executed. We got some good stuff. We're cooking up some really good stuff, and very soon, band live streams. Hang in there. All we need is a bit of more things, equipment-wise. You know, we're almost there, but we still got some ways to go equipment-wise. We still need a couple things, but as we keep playing shows and as we keep making money and things like that, and whatever donations we get from here, as that keeps going, then we can continue to, get more things going. But we got a lot of stuff, and we're almost there. We're like, so close, so close. I think like the next big expense that we need, well, outside of like microphone stands that we are missing, we need we need like a headphone amplifier, which isn't expensive. So thankfully, that's not the expensive part. The expensive part is the headphones. We need at least 5 pairs of headphones to be able to use for that. I don't know if I mean, I have these, thankfully, and I have actually another pair, but we'll still need more. So that's a bit of an expense. Hopefully, other band members have decent headphones that they could bring in the meantime, and then maybe over time we'll like upgrade the gear as we keep getting more stuff. You know what I mean? We'll see how that goes. But we have a pretty decent start. I think the next thing that we're doing now is we have to also create like a drum shield for the drums. Because the problem is we're in a small room that we practice in, and the drums are really powerful. So we want to create like a little shield so that the drums don't bleed into the vocal mics or anything else. So that way that you guys get like the best sound that we can give you for the live streams. But we're getting really close. We have a lot of the equipment that we need. So it's gonna be pretty lit. Iceman in the building. Iceman in the building. How you doing, my friend? How's your stream? How'd the stream go? Saw you were on earlier. Yeah, was it earlier today, or was it yesterday? I always try to stop by when I can. I don't always chat, but I do lurk. Been having fun. That's what's up. That's what I like to hear. I'm excited for when your camera comes. Yeah, that's gonna be so lit. I'm excited for you too, man. It's gonna be so cool. Today's a chill day. I just got back from meeting up with my friend Malika Music to discuss stuff for my wedding and all that stuff. So we were at a coffee shop. I've had some coffee and things, and I had stuff with cheese. So I'm not singing today, at least not like for later on. I'm going to be playing some of my originals, but I'm not going to sing along to them. I'm just singing along a little to some of these because I got a show coming up, so I want to make sure that I'm ready for the show. But we're just playing through some of the songs and just going through them and hanging out. So thanks for coming through and hanging out with your boy. I appreciate you. I'm about to jump into this next one. This next one is called Malibu. This one's actually available right now on Spotify and all that good stuff. So you can actually look this one up. I gotta make a command for that. I'm surprised they didn't make a music video for this song. It's a really good song. But we're gonna go through it and keep chatting, having fun today. Let's have some nice times.
Get your hair wet, then baby you might wanna step back. The silver surfer coming through, and my board is a Benz. If you only bring it two, we need more of your friends. Get some hugging with a cup set. It's no intention, girl, don't touch that. Yeah, I'm just playing, it's okay, but you cannot be afraid. If you feel a little drip, go ahead and ride on the wave. And you night and day. It's over with, the wave ain't coming back again. I hope you had a great time, love. 'Cause everything must fall apart. The legends of a broken heart. There'll never no mistakes, my love. 'Cause you tried to turn the tide, but the waves gon' roll up on you when they know. So against the current, I'll just go with the flow.
Go with the flow, go with the flow, go with the flow, go with the,
Hey,
go with the flow, go with the, hey yo.
yeah.
Go with the flow, go with the flow, go with the flow, hey yo. Go with the flow, go with the, hey yo. Oops. Wait, no. I'm like, don't jump into the next one just yet. Not yet. We ain't ready for you. Yeah. That's gonna be the next one. But yeah. We're doing this whole big show coming up on the 18th. It's going to be kind of crazy. We're like playing 2 hours at this vinyl record shop that they have there in Hollywood. So we're about 10 days out. So I'm making sure that my fingies is ready. I think, I don't think we're having all of our members this next band practice. I don't know if we're practicing this weekend, so I always got to make sure I stay practicing. I got recruited into this band, so I always try to make sure that I come in on point. I always try to make sure that I know my shit, and that I'm very well rehearsed. You know, I really like these guys. The next one is going to be a song called Venice. Just funny that they did the two songs that are kind of named after beaches back to back, or names for areas out here, because you know there's Malibu and then there's Venice. So it's like, interesting. I see the through line. We needed the EP that has all the other names, you know. Yeah, because there's Malibu, there's Venice, and then we could have done a Santa Monica type one, or just named it Monica. And then there's Santa Ana, maybe, or Hermosa Beach. We could have named the song Hermosa. All right, let's do this next one.
Rich, I'm first place on my worst day. My cheeks on my jersey. She got more cake than your birthday. That's the only cake on my birthday. I'll be a millionaire in the worst case. Niggas love when my first play. Every week is a work day, and I've been sick as the worst play. My memory tenacious, that's why I ain't got no patience for no fuck ass fuckery, no fuck ass. Fuck that bullshit. I got brand new whips on the bushy. You got all this whip you pushing, bitch. I'm really out here shitting while y'all niggas whoopee cushions. Really passing your love. I'm passing all that out. Yeah, I'm a savage for bucks. You think the status enough? I'm trying to ball forever. I'm trying to shift the culture. I got my shit all together. Pressure for all the weather. The way we make all each other. My nigga, this all I never. She made it for all the pleasure. All the treasure. Pressure. I ain't gotta say pressure. I ain't gotta say yeah, I ain't gotta flex what I'm about to do. Yeah, said I
this next one is actually gonna be the next single coming out on the 18th. Drugs, which I asked my bandmate to send me the pre-save link once that's available, and then I'll have that in chat. As I think as of right now, I don't think he sent it just yet. Let's take a look. I'll just double check just for my own sanity, because my brain will be like, whatever. I don't know how to do that. Okay. I'm gonna learn you, bro. I'm gonna learn you. I'm gonna get you on point. I'm gonna have to learn this, boy. You know what I'm saying? Gotta learn these fools. This is why I feel like this is why I'm in the band. Like the stuff that they don't know, I know. And I'm gonna make sure we're all on point. Make sure that we all win together, cause that's the game, and that's how we gonna do it. But let's get into drugs. It's time for you guys to know about the Riders of the Flow.
Oh, man.
Sexy one. I'm just trying to be like you. Here we go with the flow. Yeah. Riding in the flow. Yeah.
Me and my friends do lots of drugs, rolled up on you with lots of love. Only one question, baby, can I hold you close? Me and my homies ain't all the shoes, posters moving all in my room. Keep it easy, maybe later I'll call you. Shit, I'm living out of pocket. There is no way to stop it. If I put it on my pocket, there is no other option. She praying that I'm not it. I'm praying she a prophet, and I'm praying that I never ever stray.
Riders on the flow. Go with the flow. Yeah. Riders on the flow. In the middle of the road.
I'm living out of pocket. There is no way to stop it. If I pull it, I'ma cock it. There is no other option. She praying that I'm not it. I'm praying she a prophet, and I'm praying that I never ever strong.
Yeah. We'll go back to that one in a second. How we doing, Edgar? Good to see you, my brother. I'm glad to see you, my brothers. All right, that one is called Drugs. That's the next single that we got coming out. It's like around the corner, coming out on the 18th. I'm really excited for that one. Hopefully very soon we're going to have the pre-save link for the song that I'll throw into chat, all that good stuff. Your boy's doing great, man. I just actually got back from hanging out with my friend Maleka Music. We were hanging out, discussing my wedding that's coming up next month. So your boy was out handling some wedding preparation stuff and hanging out at a coffee shop. Got some good coffee. It was a nice, cute little shop actually. But yeah, your boy's doing pretty good over here. Been chilling. This past weekend, I kind of convinced my girl to start playing Fortnite. So yeah, it's been good. Yeah, man, I'm getting married, man. Can you believe it, bro? Getting married on the 25th of next month. So it's right around the corner. So I'm just taking care of like the last minute things. So we have a lot of stuff to plan. A lot of stuff that we still need to take care of. You know how it goes. Well, if I did, you know, you'd be first in line. You know what I'm saying? If we were going for that, you're gonna shoot for the end of this year to get married. That's what's up, man. And how's the little one doing, man? Are you having fun being Papa Ukes? Doing tummy time right now. Gotta get that neck strength, yo. I love that. I'm glad to hear that, man. That makes me really happy. She's a miracle baby. I hear that. Hey. When it's meant to be, it's meant to be. I love that. I'm happy for that, man. You know, I'm gonna choose to believe the latter. Anybody that my boy deems worthy to be with has to be a good one. Cause you're a special one. And I trust your judgment. Because you love me. If you didn't, I'd be like, I don't know, but. Hey, that's. I know. I've been there too. The last one was just company. This one, worth it. Well, I'm excited for you, brother. This next one, we're gonna rock out a little bit. This one's called El Camino, and I think the next two tracks are kind of rocky. We're gonna rock out a little bit. Get ready to headbang with your boy. Oh wait, we're about to go into a break. Oh wait, I just realized I'm like, oh, it's telling me a break's about to start. Before we rock out, we'll chill for a little bit and we'll let the ads go through. Then once the ads are done, then we freaking rock out and lose our minds. It's Tuesday. Are you eating tacos today? Because if you're not, what's wrong with you? It's Taco Tunesday. Get your damn self a taco and enjoy some tunes. Come on now. Eating Takis right now. That's good. It's a good start. That is a very good start. Takis and paint. Paint? Is it? I'm gonna assume it's like the paint, like you know how they have those little candy paint brushes that you could buy, and it's like candy, but it looks like a paintbrush. I'm gonna assume that's what you mean, you weirdo. What do you mean you're eating paint? You trying to get you trying to get that insurance money, ain't you? I had a friend that sued somebody for eating because he ate paint chips when he was a kid, and he got a good, good lawsuit. You eating paint chips? No, you got paint on your fingers, and then you're eating Takis. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. I'm like, this fool's eating paint chips. He's trying to get that monies. Just paint. Oh, okay. Like on like the dollar bill commission thing. Got 12 more to go. Hey, that's what's up though. I love that for you. It's like most of us don't have other skills that we can parlay into anything else. So it's always impressive when I see people like, you know, that have their other skills, you know, because you're a musician too. Oh, there goes the ads. I'll use this as a moment to tune. Thank you to everybody hanging out today, anybody lurking. I appreciate you. Hope your day is treating you beautifully. What is wrong with this thing? My tuner's being stupid. Cooperate with me, tuner. Come on. Okay, we're pretty good in tune. It wasn't that bad off. Thankfully. Let's rock. Yeah, this band. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Landed, I'm still the last bandit. Overstood, but they can't stand it. Represented, reprimanded. Overhanded, I'm the bad. I show you how to make a bad flip. And watch you think I'm fucking hands up. And she doesn't know what dance El Camino. Doing jump standards, making fluid out. No one tuning us out, they get my tuning out. I've been smoking since I've been cooling out. Got the jabs and fans and got the beats out. Then I'm running off the bridge still. I got the money to the chase still. I still arrested in the biscuit. Got my section. El Camino. There's a kingdom inside you. I was attracted, I was made to it. Elijah, making it happen, never imagined. I don't be thinking I'm righteous. Fuck that. I don't be thinking I'm righteous. I just be thinking I'm right. Yeah, I just said I'm right. These niggas be thinking I'm right. I know my shit working against me, coming. I feel like a thief in the night. I'm ready for the chance to open my eyes and shit to get you with your eyes. Ready for the chance of my life. Just to make me a surprise. El Camino.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm like, let me give me a self a second before we jump into that next one. Yeah, Camino. Yeah, that one gets a lot of good responses when we play that one live. That one's always a lot of fun. And thankfully that song is one where like I don't have to switch a lot between my effects. So that's usually the song where like I run off the stage and I run into the audience and rock out with people. So I really love that one. That's my favorite, one of my favorite times to do that. I just have to make it back on stage before my guitar solo. As long as I'm there before my guitar solo, I'm good to go. But thanks to this little baby here, I can run around anywhere. Look at that. Wireless. Comes in handy. I'm so glad the technology has gotten cheaper. Yeah, I could do that. I could do it in harmony too. We'll do it in G. Glorilla! Something like that. I don't know what that was for, but we did it for you, Glorilla. That's all you, girl. That was so random. Yeah, I've heard of Glorilla, but I'm not super familiar with her like that. female, right? I'm partially hip to things. I know some people's. So many new artists out there. The only thing is I wouldn't be able to like mention any of their music. I don't know. But you gotta get up till you get down. All right, this one's called The Broth. Let's jam. Enjoy your food. You nasty. Distracting me.
Y'all got two? Two more? Maybe three. Three more? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
keep rocking. We're just gonna keep it rocking. We gonna keep it rocking. We gonna rock it. We gonna rock it. I should have showed you guys a little video, but I don't think it's on.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're not playing those next. I think the next two songs on this video we're not playing. So that's where that ends. Those next two songs are like bass songs for me, but they're like our dirtiest songs. And the next show that we're doing, it has to be kind of like family friendly, so we're not really allowed to curse. And those two songs are like literally fuck is in the title, so we can't do either of them. But yeah, we're excited. We're excited. We're gonna do some of those songs are gonna be extended, which is gonna be interesting because we got to kind of freestyle jam in the middle of some of those songs to extend them because we're gonna be playing a 2-hour set. So we have to basically extend our songs in a way so that they don't end so fast. Because some of these songs are only like 2-minute bangers or whatever. So we got to stretch some of them out and jam and do extended guitar solos, which thankfully that part is easy because me and the other guitar player, we trade off. So instead of there just being one guitar solo in the song, I'll go first and then the other guy will kick in or something, or vice versa. So it's pretty exciting. and I can't wait. Can't wait till you guys get a real chance to like meet all the boys and get a chance to really see what they can do, especially when we do our jams. That's what I'm really looking forward to. But next, we're gonna practice some Heaven's Crown stuff. Because I'm gonna be hitting the studio soon, and I need to make sure that my fingers and all that stuff are on point and ready to record and all that good stuff. You know how it goes. Royal fam in the building. Royal fam in the building. How we doing, Royal fam? Great to see you. Thank you for the bits. How you doing? How's everything been? We're just playing some tunes. I'm just practicing for gigs and for studio time coming up towards the end of the month. So I'm trying to make sure that I don't waste money in the studio and my fingers are ready to do what they need to be doing. So right now we're practicing. I just went through my band, the Aquaponics. We just went through some of their stuff. And now I'm going to go through my other band, the Heaven's Crown, and practice some of that stuff as well. Just to make sure we're nice and ready. Hope everything's been going good for you. Been lurking in your streams every chance I get. Love watching you play Marvel Rivals. That's one of my favorite things to lurk in. So you and the other guy that comes in here too, my boy Iceman. I like watching you guys play Marvel Rivals. I figure like if I watch guys that play this ranked and they're good at the game, if I watch you long enough, maybe some of your skills will rub off on me in some type of way. Whereas like I learn how the game works from watching you play. Right now I'm only like level 8 or 9 in Marvel Rivals. I don't play it as much as I probably should. But eventually when when I get a chance to play some more, I definitely want to make sure that I pick up some of your skills so I can show these fools who they messing with, you know what I'm saying? It's like, don't you know who I am? Don't you know where I learned these skills from? I learned this from the Royal Fam. You screwed. He's ranked. I'm like, where you at these days? I know you were like at around Diamond or something last time I was around.
Ladies and gentlemen,
We'll see.
we are the Heaven's Crown.
All right. We're going to practice some of these songs. Actually,
We're in the
fast
Rockers.
forward.
January, but then the fires happened, so it got pushed all the way
All
to
right,
March,
let me
which
get
actually
my
turned
cape
out
out.
to be a blessing in disguise, because tomorrow's my freaking birthday! So we rocking out for my birthday, you know what I'm saying? So with that said, we're gonna keep spreading some love. This next one is called Nothing at All. And you know, without y'all
Oh,
here,
I should change my effects.
we'd be nothing at all. So we're gonna dedicate this one to y'all.
This was one of my originals called Nothing at All. Hope you like it. Couldn't hear my guitar in my mix, hold on. There we go. it's nothing at all. That one's coming up soon. That one's gonna be one of the singles we're gonna be working on in the studio very shortly, hopefully. Um, Let me double check something here. Forgot that I messed up some of my settings. Hey, I appreciate you. Okay, that still works. And then this one just turns it on and off. Okay. I think I have my gain too strong. At least for this, thing. It's coming a little too strong. Thank you for those biddies. I really appreciate you coming through and giving me biddies and all that good stuff. I appreciate the love. The love is being felt over here, so I hope, I hope to repay that forward someday. But I know you don't care about that. You just love the support back. So I'm gonna keep sending that same love right back to you, my homie, my brother. I really do appreciate it. The ad breaks is about to start, so I'm gonna wait before starting the next song. And forgive me, my voice is a little off today. I've been drinking coffee and drinking and eating things with like cheese and stuff, so I'm kind of phlegmy. But yeah, in the meantime, I'm just gonna adjust my settings here a little bit. All right, hopefully that should be a little bit better than what it was. All right, and I know some of you are on the ad break, so I'm giving it a little bit of time before I kick back in. Enjoy your little ads. Everybody that watches ads, I appreciate it because it helps support this channel. And the little bit of pennies that I get from these ads it goes towards the recording that we're doing right now. So hopefully by the end of this month we'll be starting. So probably from this month to like mid-May, I'm hoping we can start recording some of these songs. So I'm really looking forward to that process and updating you guys as we keep getting things done. I think the tricky part now is going to be figuring out what the music videos are going to be. So I might come on here and talk to you guys and see if we can get some inspiration for the music video with the homies. You know what I'm saying? I hate being so phlegmy. I hate it. All right, it says 2 minutes. Are you back from the ad break, Royal Fam? 50 biddies. Look at you. Making it rain on me today. I really appreciate it. All right. Next song is No Words. That's going to be the next one. There's no words, and I will go. think my fingers is ready for this one. And it says the community is back, so I'm going to assume that you're all back. And we're going to get into this next practice. The next song is called No Words.
Thank you. Join it. We got love, your true love, true love. Love, your true love. And what you would do to find that one true love.
Should let you guys see what I'm looking at. Oh, it's not working.
Is love even real? That's how I used to feel. When I saw your eyes in that chair.
This is what I'm watching. Thank you! Loyal fam, you're the best. Something like that.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm gonna skip this. I think it's this next one I'm gonna skip.
All right. Know you.
Just wasn't the best version of that song.
You, baby, what you mean? It may, you know. I'm a love story. Always tell.
Oh yeah, this is Fairy Tale. This is Fairy Tale. This is the single. This is the single.
Ooh, no, it's true. This song sings about you. Are you ready? A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3.
Let's go.
Well, baby, let me tell you a little story about this girl I know. Who killed me with her smile. Well, she stood 5'4" and her eyes pierced through my soul. Well, that drove me wild. Girl, you know it's true. This song sings about you.
Well, baby, let me tell you a story about this boy I know. Boy who took me wild. Well, take me by the hand and said, baby, let's go. Oh, that took me wild. It's you.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, we got one more. We got one more from at least from this set of songs. Then I'll pull up something else.
Two. And we wish y'all good night for now.
Let's get into that one. Thank you, Royal Fam. Appreciate you jamming with us. Or jamming with me, that is. But I mean us, as in this video here. Boop, boop.
Have you seen the sun? Have you seen the sun? Tell me.
appreciate the biddies. Oh no, I dropped the camera. Our drummer's fire. No worries, do your thing.
Have you seen the sun? Have you seen the sun in the dark sky? Trying to make it right. You show me.
Thank you again for all those biddies. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Nice. All right. Went through those songs. I still got like a couple other songs from that album that we have to go through. So I'm going to pull those up in a second. But I also am going to take a little mini break so I can run to the restroom. Because I've been drinking a lot of water and stuff today. So I need to make sure I am still going. We're going to do Just Say up next. Oops. Pause that. We're going to add Coming Home Part 2. Feel Better. And where's the other one? Where's the other song? What's it called? Nothing on the words. Look My Way. Look My Way. Look My Way. We'll move here. Okay, perfect. All right, I'm going to run to the restroom, and then I'll be right back. So stick around. I'm going to play some tunes in the background. We got ACA's California Sun featuring Ivan L. is going to be playing next, and that's going to be on while I go ahead and handle that, and we'll be chilling. We'll be chilling. All right, don't go anywhere.
Only time I've seen your eyes, met your smile.
not a substitute. Can we just vibe? No, I'm the man on the side, but damn it, I'm ready to ride. Our feelings collide. Mommy, you like my delight. I drink you like syrup and Sprite. You really my type. I told you I don't wanna fight. Just talk to me while you look nice. Girl, you so special. Big with the type I would wrestle. If I had dough, I would bless you. Long as you know, I wrote this song for the soul. I thought of you on this road. Need you right here. Can you just vibe in the pen? Tell me this time is again. I kiss you with fear. I don't wanna lose you in tears, but I've been through too much. It's weird.
You're my California sun. Baby, you're the only one who can make life feel so perfect, even when it's not at all. You're my California sun. Baby, you're the only one who can make life feel so perfect, even when it's not at all.
You guys can pass. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You can pass. It's all good.
So you don't wanna get your hair wet, then baby you might wanna step back. The Silver Surfer coming through and my board is a Benz. If you only bringing two, we need more of your friends. Kissing again with the cups out. It's on this ancient girl, don't touch that. Yeah, I'm just playing, it's okay, but you cannot be afraid. If you feel a little trip, go ahead and ride on the wave. Yeah, you can run night and day.
Yes. He's
But
back.
it's okay, cause you can't outrun the wave.
Let me bring this down. Okay, there we go. We back in the building. Ooh, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me as I'm practicing my originals. It's that kind of day. I just have shows and so many things coming up, so I just need to stay on point, stay practicing, as you can imagine. And I need to make sure I have these songs down. I'm gonna pull up my sheet music and all that good stuff and keep this thing going. We're gonna do Just Say. Never wanna see you cry. I never wanna see you blue. Never wanna say goodbye. Instead of saying I love you. Never wanna see you cry. Never wanna see you blue. Never wanna say goodbye. Instead I say I love you. I wonder if I can pull up the one recording. No, it's not that good. I don't have the Ableton's not working. We'll just use the old demo for now. Excuse the demos. Turn it up. Welcome back. Welcome back.
So instead I'll say I love you. Just say I love you. Never wanna leave your side. Never wanna say I'll see you soon, 'cause I'll be missing you. So instead I'll say I love you. Just 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 say I love you. Never wanna have to leave. Promise I'll come back to you. You never have to say I'm sorry. Just say I love you.
Let's go.
Just say I love you. 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 I never want to be alone, 'cause I'll be missing you.
Wolfie Gamer. Hope you're doing good, you beautiful human. Oh, you just got that new overlay? Nice. I gotta make some new overlays too. I recently just started streaming on YouTube and Kick. So I gotta update things. But I'm lazy. Let me pause real quick before we jump into the next one. Which one? Which one, Wolfie? Remind me, because, you know, I'm a smoker. Like, I've checked out a lot of songs since then. Which one? Usurper. I think I did. I think I played along to that one, actually, last stream. That was the one that was, like, easier to play, right? That was the one that, had, like, wasn't as complicated as the first one you asked me to do. I think I played it. I think that was the one I jammed along to. I know I did the first one that you had mentioned, and then there was a second one that you had told me about, and then I played that one. I pulled that one up, and then I jammed to that one. I'm just going to double check my history, see if I can see it. It was fairly recent. It hasn't been that long. So I don't remember. But yeah, I know I jammed to 2 of their songs, that band's songs, which was a lot of fun. The second one, I remember you said it was an easier one to play, and then I played along to that one, and you were right. It was a lot easier. It was a lot of fun. There was like one part I think that I had trouble with, but overall it was pretty good. I did. Yeah, I played along to Usurper and Indigo. Those were the two that I played along to the other day. Yeah. I still haven't had a chance to learn it better. I still haven't had that chance. Okay. Yeah, you're right. And wait till you get back from the ads. Royal Fams is a real one. Look my way. I think this one is on number 2 on the capo. Just look my way. Oh, when the sun goes down. Yeah, it is capo too. Just look my. Let me know when y'all get back from the ads. I'm just gonna tune real quick while you guys are out. Just look my. Good enough. Hey, no worries. Thank you so much for hanging out, Royal Fam. I really appreciate you. You have a good rest of your stream and crush it in your Marvel Rivals. I hope you get up to the next rank that you're shooting for. Keep crushing it, my dude. And I appreciate you coming to hang out. Stay awesome. When it's cold outside, it's cold outside. We need someone. Just look my way. You got this. I know you got this. If the sun goes down, the sun goes down. We need someone to show you the way. Thank you, Div. You a real one, Div. Good to see you, Div. How you been? I'll pick you up when I need a smile. Just look my way. Just look my way. Oh, I'm sorry to hear the allergies messing with you. Doing pretty good, can't complain. I'll talk a little bit about that after the song. I got you, fam. It's solo time. How to make her sing right quick. But yeah, let me let this thing a little bit. I'm gonna pause that. Nice. But yeah, I did. I've been doing pretty good. I had a pretty decent weekend. We didn't do nothing too crazy. I think we kind of kept it simple. I played a little bit of Fortnite with wifey, and we did a lot of cleaning stuff on the weekend. I had to do stuff with cleaning my car and fix some things in the car that was broken. So I had to do some of that kind of stuff. So overall, it's been going pretty good. Today I met up with my buddy Malika Music, who's another amazing Twitch streamer on here, and we were working on certain things for the wedding, discussing certain things. She's going to be the one officiating the wedding, so we were kind of like discussing things that she wanted to know, so that she can mentally prepare and be able to write her script and things that she's going to be saying. So we were meeting up and we had some coffee and hung out before the stream. That's why I was a little bit late. I wanted to stream earlier, but I had to meet up with her. But yes, this weekend I did meet up with the boys on Sunday. We met up. We jammed out for a little bit. We didn't jam that long. Our piano player / bass player, he wasn't available because he was out in Miami dealing with some family stuff. So, but we still got together. We jammed a bit, and we also like storyboarded our upcoming music video that we're going to be working on. We got a new song that's coming out on the 18th. It's called Drugs, and so we were like going over like our ideas for the video and kind of trying to discuss how are we gonna make this video happen, and then also how are we not gonna like waste all of our money trying to get this like idea out there, you know what I mean? So that's always the mission, trying to figure out how like to do the idea and not like break the bank, because ultimately we're not rich. Everything that we do comes out of our pocket, so we always have to think of like the best ways to go about getting things done. But we have some good concepts. We actually have 2 videos that we're working on, and we got 2 pretty good concepts. The drugs video is just going to be a little tricksy because it's like we got to use some special effects and things, but there's things that I know how to do. So we'll see how that goes. So yeah, so she does live in LA. Thankfully she moved from Canada out here to LA to pursue her career. She's a musician, and then she's also an actress. So she came out here to pursue that passion, and thankfully she's been getting some good stuff. So we met up in close to downtown. It wasn't downtown exactly. It was kind of like on the outskirts, but we met up at a coffee shop that was like kind of in the middle for where we live, because she's more like North LA and I'm more like East LA. So we had to meet up somewhere in the middle, so that it's not that bad of a drive for both of us, because if not, that traffic will get you. That traffic out here is no joke. But yeah, we got to like hang out and talk a little bit and catch up and just it was a good conversation. I felt like I needed it. She's been someone that's like really supportive as well of what I'm doing here on Twitch, and we're both two people that are on Twitch, and we both know how it can be, and we know the ups and downs of things, and so it's been really cool having another Twitch friend, one that's actually a bigger streamer than me, that like we can talk about some of this stuff, and it's been really cool. But yeah, we support each other like crazy, and it's just been great having her living out here. I never thought that like from doing Twitch I would meet some of the people that I watch and hang out with them and become cool with some of them, or like, and then and even on some of the ones that I don't watch or whatever, just people who come and hang out and chat, and I've met some people that hang out here, and I think it's kind of wild. You knew a few people who did that same move. It's like it depends on like what you're looking for, and what type of career you do and stuff like that, and sometimes like it's a good thing and it could be a bad thing for some people. But I think like depending on what you want to do out here, this place is pretty cool. There's a lot of things you can get accomplished here. For me, like I love the music scene, I love the art scene out here, film and stuff like that. It's a really good underground independent film scene here, and it's pretty dope. It's pretty dope, I won't lie. So it's hard to, like, for me, like it's so hard to leave here. It's like it's so expensive, so I want to leave so that I can be able to afford a house. But there's so much cool crap out here to do. It makes it like almost impossible. I'm like, I want to get out of here, but I love my band and I love the music and the scene and all that stuff. And some of the other places, I don't think I'm going to get as much energy, from the audience, or I don't know. I just feel like it'll be different. But I'm really enjoying my time out here. So I'm kind of glad that I have other people that moved over here too, that I can share that kind of like love and experience with. Really out of tune. That was fine. You're supposed to move out here with other friends? Really? Oh, yeah, I get you. Yeah. That's too bad, though. Yeah, it would have been a good experience. That's why I'm glad that I did it. Like, my situation was pretty ideal, because like me and my bandmates, one thing we always discussed was like that our music would do better out here than it would in Miami, because in Miami, like, mostly people were into like electronic music, so people weren't really fucking with what we were doing, not as much as we would have liked. So we always wanted to come out here, and then like the job we were working at had an office that they had opened up over here, and they needed people who knew what they were doing. So like they basically paid for us to like move over here. They really paid for my best friend to move over here, but I just kind of like piggyback off that and use that opportunity to move here. And since it was through that job, I already came here with a job. So it was kind of the only reason why I did it, because it was like I didn't have to have that risk of coming here and having nothing and then trying to build up, because that's harder to do. So it was like I got lucky that I came out here, I already had something, prepared, and it was easy. Yeah, overall, it was a pretty quick transfer. Like I came out here, and then like I think I arrived here like on a Wednesday, and within the next week, Monday, I was already in the office, starting up. So it was like one of those kind of things, and getting used to my new area where I was going to be. um, so yeah, it was lucky. It was very serendipitous. If it wasn't for that, I don't know if I would have done it. I don't know if I would have done it, because coming out here without a job, that's nerve wracking. But people do it all the time. My friend Malika, she came out here with no job prospects, nothing. She just had Twitch, and the money that she had got from Twitch, and that's it. That's all she had. And she had took a break from Twitch for a minute so that she can get set up over here, and it was a process. But thankfully, with her hustle, she was able to find work, and now she's been out here for a few years. So it's like, it's not impossible. It's just, you gotta grind. You gotta be ready to work. Yeah, you couldn't do your work for a small mom and pop style shop. Ah, okay. Yeah, with Amazon for sure. Amazon now, you can go anywhere. But I get you. Back then, you were working a small mom and pop shop. Yeah, you would have had to come here and find something very similar. Try to find a small mom and pop shop or something, at least to get started while you're trying to find things. Me, I tried, like when I lost my job, that job that brought me here, I started trying to do extra work. I'm just like, well, I'm in Hollywood. And I know I have an okay face, and I know I have a unique face. I was like, maybe they'll want me on TV. So I went and found an agency, and I started going to like auditions and things and trying to see if I could like make money that way. But it wasn't for me. That lifestyle was not for me. I couldn't do it. I respect everybody that does do it, and to have that like that drive to keep going even though you get turned down a lot, and I think that's the hard part for me. I was like losing money going out to auditions and stuff like that. So it started like the pros and the cons and things. The cons started outweighing the pros, basically, of going for these auditions. So I just ended up like leaving it alone. Yeah, dude. And then like even when you get a yes, sometimes like things happen. So there was like one time that I got a yes, and I was supposed to be on set early at a certain time, and they wanted us to be dressed a certain way because it was for like a court TV show. And it was like one of those things where, the court show wasn't legit. It was just like they would hire actors to like recreate real court cases or whatever, and we would kind of improv act. So that was what I was supposed to do. So I got hired to do this thing. I got this paperwork. They said that my court case was supposed to be that the girl stole my dog. I had to break up with the girl, and the dog was mine, and the girl stole it, and then we were supposed to argue that, and I was all mentally ready for all this. And we get there where then they kind of like make us line up before going through like a security area to go inside the studios and stuff. And then all of a sudden, like, they come outside and they're like, you know what, the shooting for today, and mind you, we've been waiting to get ready to film and stuff. They're like, hey, the shooting for today kind of went on longer than we intended, so we're not going to be able to get to what you guys are doing. We're going to still pay you guys a bit, for the day, but that was it. And then it's like they sent us home with like about $100 or something, and that was it. And I was just like, damn, I wasted all that time. I got dressed. I got there early. I went through a whole mission, and all to be sent home. And that happened multiple times where we got sent home for like whatever reason. Like there was one where I had another gig where I would sit in the audience of certain TV shows or whatever, like those late night TV shows. So it was like at the time, it was this dude, Craig Ferguson. It was for his show. And I was just sitting in the audience, and most of the time you wouldn't even show up on camera. You're just there, and you get paid to sit there. They just need people in the audience, so, it doesn't look like, they're doing a show to nobody. But the day that I was supposed to be on his show, some, like, tour group from another country came in, and they paid to, I guess, go through some tour, and they ended up putting them in the audience. So all these tourists got to experience like the show, whatever. And I was all pissed because I was like, damn it, I got dressed up for nothing. I'm standing out here in this damn sun with all these people. And that's just how it was, you know. It was just like you never knew out there sometimes. Like you just never knew. So it's like, and then, yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot. I didn't enjoy it as much. I got a lot of parking tickets going to auditions because the auditions, they'll tell you like, oh, they're only going to last this long. And then you get stuck at the audition for like 3-4 hours. And then the freaking parking on your meter, the parking meter or whatever, the time on your meter runs out while you're in the middle of the audition. And I remember one time like my phone was going off to let me know like this is the alarm to go run to your car to put more on the meter. But they had me like in the middle of like, I was in the middle of like an acting exercise with the person that was hiring me. And then they were like talking to me, and then I was like, I couldn't even interrupt them to be like, I gotta go run to my meter. Is it okay if I run to the meter a couple blocks away and then run back? Give me like 15 minutes to go back and forth, because it was a long walk. It was in Hollywood. Hollywood's all street parking, so it was like, it was such a mission. And then by the time I got, then like finally like they wrapped up, and I still had like a few minutes to make it to my car, and I'm like running to try to get to my car or whatever. I get there like 5 minutes after like, you know, time I was supposed to be there, and the ticket was already on the window. I wanted to cry. It was like $200 ticket for a job that I didn't even get. So I ended up not even getting, you know, bagging the audition. Like I said, those people that you watch on TV, when you see the extras in the background, respect the fuck out of those people, because they went through similar shit like I did, except they didn't give up. They just kept going until they got good jobs. I couldn't do it. Yo. I swear, I racked up so many parking tickets and shit. It's not even funny. LA's no joke. I was like, yo, I can't even live around here. They just keep tricking me. I was like, I swear some of these people work for the city, the way they have me wasting time. And that wasn't only just auditions. That happened to me with job interviews sometimes too, in certain areas. Ugh. All right, I'm gonna practice next one. It's called Feel Better. We're gonna practice this one. I'm glad you can feel my pain, Diff, because the struggle was struggling. Seriously. So loud. To make me feel better. Every time I try to see, I can hear it to stay. Never I can make it through. Because we're together, and it makes me feel better. So you're okay, and it makes me feel better. Just so you're okay, and it makes me feel better. Just so you're okay, and it makes me feel better. Just so you're okay. Seriously, so expensive. I gotta actually write that. I gotta write the guitar solo out for that song. I have one in my head that I've been imagining, but I think I need to actually sit there one of these days. Maybe I'll do that on stream. Would that be a weird or boring stream, like me trying to write a guitar solo? Is that something people wouldn't mind watching? I have no idea. I usually do it off stream because I don't know if that would be boring for people. But I know I need to sit there and work on that song and write a guitar solo for it. I've been writing guitar solos for some of the other ones so that it makes my job easier in the studio, so I know where my fingers need to go at all times. But yeah, there's some that I haven't written. I just kind of freestyle, so I need to work on that. That's something to keep in mind. All right, we got one more from that album, and then that's the last one that we need to practice for this. Oh, the real version of this song is so sick right now. Like the version with my drummer, oh, so good. Break. I should have stopped that. Have you seen the sun? All right, that's all. That's all the songs. We went through them. We went through everything. I feel better. I feel better. I always like to make sure that I get my practice in during the week. You know, it's just a good way to keep the muscle memories in the fingers. Never hurts. Never hurts. It only helps, especially if you're planning to be a recording studio artist. It's always important to make sure before you even get into the booth or into the studio, you rehearse the hell out of those songs, and you make sure. And this goes to rappers too, man. That was my pet peeve when we used to work in the studio. These rappers would show up and nobody was ready. They were never prepared. Always fucking up. Just constantly fucking up because they didn't practice their verse and they're struggling to read it off their phones. Like, make sure you rehearse your shit. Singers too. Singers would do the same thing. They show up unprepared. Like, make sure you get your shit practiced. Make sure you're ready to rock. Always. I love this guitar. This baby right here. This was such a worthy get. I always get a lot of compliments for her tone and stuff like that. And this past weekend, I mentioned this earlier, I took my other guitar to practice, and I totally regretted not bringing this one because that other guitar was just noisy as all hell, and this one's so quiet. She's heavy. It's heavier than the other one, weight-wise, but tone and everything, sound-wise, she makes way less noise. The other one, I had to constantly turn the volume down in between songs and stuff because she was just making so much background noise. And I just love how quiet this one is. And even the other guitar too, it's like it's quiet. You can like use effects to make it quiet, but the moment you start playing, that background noise will be in the background of this, which is fine when you're playing with a full band, and you can't really notice that the guitar's making noise like that because the rest of the band is drowning it out. But man, for me, the way I am, I fucking hear it. I can always hear it in the mix. My ears will just pick it out. I'm just like, cringe. So I think this one's gonna be my main for now. It's gonna be my main baby for now. And then I gotta get that other guitar fixed so she doesn't make any more noise, because that's annoying. But as I go through my journey of learning how to fix things and learning how to fix guitars, that'll probably be something that I learn how to do myself, which is kind of exciting. All right, so we went through all the stuff. I gotta get going. I forgot what time it is. Appreciate everybody though that came through to hang out with your boy today. It means a lot to me. Especially a special shout out to Royal Fam who cheered all those biddies for me while I was doing my songs and practicing. I really appreciated that a lot. And then of course everyone else that came through and supported. It's just Without you guys, I don't know what I'd do. You're the reason why I keep coming back, and you're the reason why I've been working on this music, and why I keep trying to share this with everybody, because your support has really made me really want to try to get more things out there, and keep rocking out. And very soon we'll have more tunes for you guys to be listening to on the Spotify's and all that good stuff. I think right now the next thing is coming out is on the 10th. I'm sorry, on the 18th. We got Drugs from the Aquaponics. That'll be first. And then we shall be looking at some stuff for the Heaven's Crown. I think I'm going to be releasing the live show audio, which should be pretty good. I've been mixing and mastering that so that I can release that. I just need to get my... I got to figure out my distribution thing first before I drop it. But I got to set that up for Heaven's Crown, which means, Heaven's Crown YouTube, Heaven's Crown TikTok, Heaven's Crown everything, so that I can link all the stuff to that, and then we'll have some content out there while we're starting to record the album. So yeah, it's a lot, but we got a lot of stuff cooking up. So make sure you follow us on all the socials. I'm gonna drop some social stuff in the chat. Socials, you can follow that, and then you can also, I think I have the aquaponics on there too, but just in case you just want to go direct to the aquaponics, you can go follow there, and that really helps us out. And that way you get to see when we're doing stuff. And then for those that are in the LA area, then you get to know when we're going to be doing our next gigs. And you can come out and come rock out with us and come say hello. We're going to be having some good times. Our next show is free. It's on the 18th at Navissa Records. So all that information is on Instagram, so you can see that. And we won't keep it rocking. Hopefully later on this week we'll be back. I don't know if I'll be on tomorrow. I might take tomorrow off so I can work on some stuff. Lately I've been taking Wednesdays off to work on things behind the scenes. So I think I might do that again tomorrow so that I can really focus on trying to get that project done. Because I think we're also going to try to release the Aquaponics live at Hotel Cafe as well. So I want to make sure that I mix all those really good so that they sound decent enough to be uploaded to Spotify. It's live recording, so you get what you get out of it, but I want to make sure that it's decent enough at least. Plus, we just want to have more stuff out there for people to be able to listen to and be able to vibe with the bands. So you know how that goes. But I should be back for sure on Thursday, and then Friday. Friday we'll be doing some gaming, so we'll most likely Thursday will be another music day. We're gonna do requests. I think we'll do the regular song requests, originals, covers, whatever. So we'll have that opened up for anybody who wants to request songs on Thursday, and then Friday we'll be doing Chain of Memories, Kingdom Hearts for the first half of the stream most likely, and then maybe end it with some Fortnite Friday, some Fortnite fun. You know what I'm saying? But that's what we got coming up this week. Hopefully very soon we'll be having the live streams with the band, and we'll be able to do some Sunday streams again. We're getting so close to that, so hang tight. I think you guys are going to really, really enjoy what we're cooking up, and those band live streams are going to be sick because you'll get the Heaven's Crown, my stuff, and then we'll also have the Aquaponics after that. And those streams, if we're able to get them set up, those are 4 or 5 hour streams of us just jamming and hanging out and stuff like that. So you'll be able to get a little bit behind the scenes of the band, get to meet the band, and hang out with us. And I think that's going to be a lot of fun. And you'll be able to hear us good because now we have the mixer. Before it was all phone audio, which wasn't the best. So we have some equipment now that we can finally do a little more. So we're getting so close to being able to live that dream. We still have some things to set up in the studio. We have to do a lot of cleaning and moving things things around so that we can set up an area for the computer, and then strategically, set up the cameras all around the room, because we want to have a multicam setup, which would be able to be controlled. Hopefully, if all goes well, the mods would be able to control the cameras, and maybe special subscribers. For sure, tier 3 subscribers will be able to control the cameras. I'll definitely make that a thing. If it lets me. I don't know what the rules are. Anyways, we'll figure it out. But yeah, I want to be able to give like cam control to certain people, and maybe make it a channel points redeem thing where you can kind of take control of the camera temporarily or something, and get access to be able to switch between the different views. But if not, I think I just might leave it on a shuffle and just have it automatic. But I think it'll be cool if like the mods are able to control it too. It might make it more fun for some of y'all, more interactive. You know what I'm saying? Alrighty, y'all. Once again, to everybody, thank you. I will see you guys on Thursday. As always here, we always like to wish everybody peace, love, and metal. So I'll see you next time. I'm going to play you out with some tunes. We're going to let the tunes play you guys out. See ya. Bye.